Let me guess, you've been showing up for everyone else, checking on them, taking care of them, but when is the last time that you checked on yourself? The version of you before laundry piles, endless work, and the weight of holding everything together. If you're feeling exhausted, disconnected, and feeling like you don't even recognize yourself in the mirror, I see you. Today, we're going to talk about how to set intentional goals, shift your mindset, and finally start building the version of you that you've been craving for so long. This isn't about adding more to your plate. It's about figuring out what actually matters, what's been holding you back, and how to start creating non-negotiables to allow you to thrive instead of just survive. So grab your coffee, lock yourself in a bathroom if you have to. Let's dive in. If you're new here, hi, my name is Angie, and a year ago, I was in the deep of motherhood. I didn't recognize who I was when I looked in the mirror, and I felt like I was failing, even though I know that I wasn't, right? In the back of my head, I always knew that I was not doing enough because I wasn't giving myself enough. I lost myself. And that's exactly the turning point when I realized if I can start helping moms find themselves, then I'm gonna find myself in the process. Make sure you like and subscribe this video so that you can follow along on the journey. And if you're inclined to, comment about what has been holding you back of taking care of yourself within the last year or so. Here's the thing. Goal setting in motherhood looks nothing like that Pinterest board that you saved 10 years ago. You do not need a 20-step skincare routine to change your life. You don't need color-coded planners that make you feel guilty when you can't stay on top of things. What you need are goals that fit into the season of your life right now. Intentional goals. So instead of, I want to work out every day for an hour, ask yourself, what would make me feel stronger, calmer, and confident right now? Maybe it's taking 10 minutes before bed to do a stretching routine, or maybe it's taking the kids outside for a walk after dinner. The thing is, intentional goals aren't about being perfect. They're about choosing small but powerful actions that move you closer to the person that you remember yourself prior to kids. The one that you used to recognize in the mirror. I want you to write this down. The goals that I set today should serve the life that I want tomorrow, not punish me for the life that I'm living now. Now let's talk about mindset, because honestly, that's where most of us get stuck. Motherhood comes with a soundtrack of lies. You don't have time. You're being selfish, focusing on yourself. And my least favorite, this is the way it just is right now. Do those sound familiar? But here's the truth. Your kids don't need a perfect mom. They need a present mom. And presence comes from a mom who is whole, not drained to the point of resentment. So instead of saying, I can't because, start asking, how can I? I can't work out today. How can I move my body today that fits into my schedule? I don't have the time to read. How can I sneak in 5 minutes before bed? I just can't chase my dreams right now. How can I take one step towards my dreams today? Shifting to how can I changes everything because it keeps you in possibility, not defeat. Okay, real talk. Let's rip off the Band-Aid. What's holding you back? Usually it's not your kids. It's not your partner. It's not even your schedule. It's the expectations that you've placed on yourself. You've probably been carrying those invisible checklists. Keep the house spotless. Be the best at work. Never miss a school event. Always look put together. Don't drop the ball. And when you can't do all of it, you convince yourself you're failing. But here's the secret. You don't have to do it all. You just have to do the stuff that matters. I want you to ask yourself, what am I doing out of guilt or obligation? And what am I doing out of love and alignment? Because the truth is, those guilt-driven tasks are draining you. And they are the reason that you feel stuck. Let go of what's holding you back so you can focus on the things that fill you up. Now I want to talk about non-negotiables. These are the things that are going to ground you in the midst of all of the chaos. Think of non-negotiables as anchors. They keep you from drifting too far away from yourself. For me, it looks like getting up 30 minutes before the kids do so I can drink a hot cup of coffee in silence, drinking enough water, and making sure that I move my body in a meaningful way every single day. Your non-negotiables do not have to look anything like anybody else's. They just need to be things that remind you that you matter too. So right now, I want you to write down 2 non-negotiables that you're going to commit to for the rest of this week. Not 10, not 5, just 2. And protect them fiercely because they're not just optional, they're survival. This is the part that gives me chills because it's not about the checklist. It's not even about the goals. It's about who you are becoming in the process. Ask yourself, who do I need to become in order to recognize myself? Maybe it's a woman who gives herself permission to rest. Maybe it's a woman who says no without guilt. Or maybe it's a woman who finally stops shrinking herself to make sure that everyone else feels comfortable. Becoming her does not happen overnight, but it does start with one choice at a time. Every intentional goal, every mindset shift, every non-negotiable, it all adds up. And the most important part is you do not have to wait until the kids grow up or that your schedule calms down in order to start setting intentional goals and allowing yourself to become her. You start today in the middle of the mess because you deserve it now. So here's your homework. Write down one intentional goal for the week. Identify one belief that has been holding you back and switch it to how can I? And the last one, choose 2 non-negotiables and protect them like your life depends on it. Because honestly, it does. The quality of your life depends on how you choose to show up for it. If you feel like this really hits home for you and you really want someone to help and guide you and mentor you so that you can stay accountable, so that you can finally find your spark back, I want you to subscribe to this and I want you to comment down below, mentor, because I would absolutely love to help you and be there part of your journey and help you find that spark again. And if you're honestly really ready to go even deeper, I put some resources down below in the description that I would absolutely love for you to look at if you feel like you are ready for it. If not, that's okay. Come back after doing your homework and really truly working on yourself and find the resources that helped me find my spark and allows me to help mentor other women all around the world find their spark. You deserve to recognize yourself again. And I promise you, you can.